Hey everyone, this is Robin Graves of the World According to Graves. Let me get a little sippage here. See, little Pepsi. It's nice. Sorry guys, it's pretty late at night and I can't sleep, so I thought I'd get this out of the way and done. That's good. I want you guys to check out Glora Rods. Jacob Glora is a good friend of mine. Go to their Facebook page. Talk to him doing custom fishing rods. Uh, Tell him Robin sent you. He'll do you really good. Trust me on that. I know the guy. I've seen his work. It's great. But I want to do a little something today. I'm not going to be doing a regular show this week. I have a lot going on. Some things have transpired that require my attention. Um, I want to clear up a few things uh, about this COVID 19 bullshit. First off, I just want to say I'm not denying it exists. I know it does. I know people who have it. I know some people that are in the hospital from it. It has been confirmed as COVID 19. Um, there is through some discussion over the past few days, it's occurred to me the math doesn't add up. There's been a lot of it's just something that doesn't seem right here about the numbers. Now, to explain this, I want to go back to the beginning of when we started testing for this. The test they were doing was called an acceleration test. That's the kind of test it is. They're looking for coronavirus. Now, yes, COVID 19 is a coronavirus, um, but so is a cold, so is the flu, so is so many different things. In fact, there's coronaviruses that we are immune to that are in our system at all times. There were people coming up sick with could have been the common cold, could have been just the flu, it could have been anything besides COVID 19. And they give this test. It takes 3 to 5 days to be conclusive. And how this works is they take some of your blood, usually. They put it into a petri dish, and they grow it and everything for about 3 to 5 days, and check it for coronaviruses. If your system has any coronaviruses of any kind in it, then they consider you positive for COVID 19. So in the early days, earlier this year, when we first started having in America, yeah, of course, it's going to show that a lot of people with coronavirus, which they just assumed was COVID 19. This is not the first time. Back in 2009, during the H1N1 pandemic, swine flu, I had swine flu. And even a doctor told me back then, if you show up at the hospital with flu like symptoms, they're just going to assume it's swine flu and treat you for swine flu. A lot of this viral pneumonia is a coronavirus. Pneumonia is a coronavirus. What do you get this time? That time of year in January and February, December. When it first starts showing up here. What do you normally get? You get a cold. You get chest congestion, sore throats. Probably was COVID 19. Probably wasn't COVID 19. But when they did this test on you and found out that you had a coronavirus in your system, automatically you have COVID 19. According to the doctors. A lot of the deaths that are happening right now, they're saying are related to COVID 19 or coronavirus. Uh, these deaths didn't even have to be due to a coronavirus. If you had a coronavirus in your system, you died from COVID 19. The numbers of the deaths don't add up to me. Uh, do the math. They're saying 2% mortality rate. It's showing right now here in America less than that. But to make it look like it's 2% or as close to 2% as possible, they're using any excuse. If you have a coronavirus in your system and you die, it's a COVID 19. Even if you die from cancer, if you die from suicide, COVID 19 caused you to commit suicide. You're so depressed. No, you committed suicide because you committed suicide. If people die for any reason whatsoever, and believe me, a lot of people drop over dead all the time. it's COVID-19 because you have a coronavirus in your system, which you're probably immune to. A lot of these people, the people that have it, and they're saying they're not recovering in in 2 to 6 weeks, is because with this test you had to come up with two negatives for them to say you were cured of it, that you was over with, and you have coronaviruses in your system at all times. You probably have it right now and don't even know it, a coronavirus of some sort. There right now, this is actually coming from a couple of doctors. I'm always, since this coronavirus thing's been going around, I've been trying to keep on top of everything. Because, I mean, there's more than just your health at risk here. There's also societal things happening. Right now, if they give you this test, this acceleration test, to show that you're negative, you're going to have a coronavirus in your system. It's going to show a coronavirus. It's COVID-19. And the media is not helping. The media is causing the whole scare about coronaviruses. There's people out there that don't know much about coronaviruses, that have this idea it's all COVID-19. It's not. COVID-19 is one kind of a coronavirus. Most viruses that we get are coronaviruses. I'm not saying that COVID-19 doesn't exist. I'm not saying people haven't died from it. I'm just saying the numbers are not adding up correctly. Now, the reason they're doing this is public health officials are claiming that if you have a coronavirus, it's COVID-19. And if you die, you have a coronavirus in your system, you died from COVID-19. The reason they're doing this is because governors in certain states are going to be getting a lot of money from the government because of all the deaths in their state because of COVID-19. Now, a lot of people have died from COVID-19. A lot of people who had this in their system have died, and died. It was COVID-19. But there's still a lot of people that never had COVID-19, just had a coronavirus. Period. I, in a way, kind of see this as a two-edged sword. Take the test. You have a coronavirus in your system. Very well could be COVID-19. Treat it as COVID-19. But it's been done to death. It has been done so fraudulently. It's not funny. Right now, them telling us that we need to separate from each other. We have to do social distancing, wear masks and all this. This is not going to help us. It's actually hindering us. A lot of the coronaviruses that are in our systems that we are immune to, we became immune to what is called herd immunity. We stuck together. We all got it. We all become immune to it over time. Us staying away from this is going to be detrimental to us in the future. Trust me. Same thing as you guys having kids. Remember your kids, when we were all kids, people my age out there that's watching. We were kids, we went out and played in the dirt. We got dirty. We didn't have video games. We didn't have MTV. We didn't have all this crap that we do. We didn't have the internet. We hung out together. We got colds. And later on, we hung out together some more. We got dirty. We stopped being sick. That's why we have kids today that are sick all the time. Is because we don't want them going out getting dirty. We keep them in the house. We have them play video games, stay online, text each other from across the street instead of seeing each other face to face. That herd immunity is what we went through as children. It strengthens your immune system. This thing with COVID-19, the social distancing is what's going to hurt us. Now, on the other hand, something else to think about. COVID-19 is new. It was not known before, November? Yeah, November, December. We knew nothing about it. It never existed. We don't know what the long-term effects are. We don't know if you're going to go blind, if you're going to get heart problems, if you're going to set yourself up for early Alzheimer's. We don't know if it's going to cause permanent lung damage. We don't know. We don't know if it's going to be like H1N1 and trash your immune system. We don't know that yet. This is a very misunderstood thing. It's a very misunderstood virus. We really don't know anything about it other than what it does to you. And what we do know, we're learning daily, little by little by little. We will never know everything about it for years. Um, which brings me to something else. Something I can't ignore. Um, Governor Cuomo, the way he handled it in New York, and he's blaming Trump for it and everything. Everybody's pointing fingers at Trump saying he's mishandling everything. Governor Cuomo decided in the beginning when COVID-19 first came out, people were catching it. His whole thing was, well, we don't understand it, so we're not going to do anything about it until we do understand it. That was the wrong approach there, Cuomo boy. How the hell did you go to Yale? Jesus. Not to mention this whole thing of him wanting to demand Trump take care of him and their ventilator problem, which he refused to do anything about it. He decided to go spend, $65 million or so on some building that was never used. He wanted to build, finance this solar panel factory that went under within weeks instead of buying ventilators. When he was asked about this here recently, he gave a bullshit answer. He said back in 1918, when the Spanish flu was going around, they never used ventilators. Nobody wanted to use ventilators. I don't think they had ventilators like this back then. And if you notice, if you read anything about the Spanish flu, you see how many people died. It's his little weak ass answer doesn't cut it. So, and another thing I want to talk about here before I let you go, I'm not going to keep you very long. This is more of a really quick special bulletin thing I want to do. The media has jacked this up so bad. They're constantly running off at the mouth about it. I'm not just talking about CNN and MSNBC. I'm also talking about Fox News. They have pretty much given everybody wrong information just to scare them, just so people keep glaring at them with their with their eyes stuck to the screen, so that these news agencies can have ratings. Right now, there's no news going on, so they decided, let's keep the coronavirus thing going and blame Orange Man because Orange Man bad, and everybody's going to watch that because they're scared to death. They don't know what's going on. All they know is what the news is telling them, and the news isn't telling them everything they need to know. I guarantee you, no news outlet out there is telling you what I told you, what I've just told you. None of them are. So, anyway, guys, I've got, I'm going to try to get a little bit of sleep here. It's, oh my gosh, what time is it? 2 o'clock in the morning here. I'm having problems sleeping due to recent developments with a hearing. No, I'm not in trouble with the law or anything. It was for my disability. I'll discuss that with you later. I need to get a few things cleared up and see what I can do legally to a judge. So, you guys take care of yourselves, and remember, take care of one another and talk hard. I'll catch you soon. Later.